What's up, everybody? I'm Van with Hang Free, and today we are going to be covering the 8mm Predator we just released earlier this year in 2024. It is a Samson rope. It's new to the industry, not Predator as a whole, but the millimeter. As you can see, the 8mm here is going to be a little bit smaller than the old 11mm Predator here, although we do sell both the 8mm and the 11mm. We also came out with a new color called Desert Camo. It's going to be kind of similar to the olive green or the actual Predator camo. However, it's going to have more tan in it, a little bit of gray in there. That's for more of those Northwest guys, or really more into the winter months as the green dies and the more dull colors come out. However, we wanted to offer a couple colors, so we did two. Today's just going to be a brief rundown on kind of what we offer, some different styles, some different ways of rigging up these lines, and just showing you guys an overall view of them. We're going to hop basically straight into it. The first thing you'll kind of notice is it is spliceable. As you can see here, this one will have a tight eye. We also offer spliced 6-inch eyes here for tethers and linemen's. This one's primarily going to be used for tether or linemen's, while this one's primarily used for tethers. However, they can be used for either or. And we also offer sewn eyes. So you can see two sewn eyes here. Those are going to be sewn tight eyes, and the sewn 5-inch eye here. We also sell them as repeller ropes, and I mean, we have a ton of different options for you guys to check out. However, the main ways we're going to offer this, we do sell it by the foot, by the spool. We sell the main lines, meaning a spliced eye as just the tether line only, or a larger sewn eye as just this main line only, which allows you to add your own friction hitch or Prusik tinder. It just really we try to basically offer as many options as we possibly could, and have a rope that not only is what we believe going to become an industry standard and one of the more popular ropes in the industry, but one that is also affordable. I believe this is retailing right at $1.17 per foot, and comparatively to Oplux, which off the top of my head, I believe that's right at about $2.20 a foot currently, give or take a few cents. So it's almost half the cost of the kind of more standard ropes that we find in the industry right now. A few ways that we are offering it, as most things, we'll have a deluxe option, which is a Kong and carabiner, or you could just get the Kong if you already have a carabiner. I'm sure we've already covered it in previous videos. If you are getting a Kong, make sure to get a oval carabiner. That's the only one that will allow you to slide all the way around without any problems or hitting the corner and where you can't adjust that carabiner. So make sure you have an oval if you are looking for just a Kong and not with a carabiner itself. We offer the standard option, which is here. That's going to be just a Prusik, 3-wrap Prusik. As you can see here, it will be sewn as well, sewn TRC, and a hot forge carabiner. That's going to be kind of our baseline. There's no tender or anything like that. It's very simple, very affordable. That'll be kind of the baseline. So there's the deluxe and the baseline option. Our kind of mid or standard option that is so far been the most popular is going to be with the eye-to-eye connector that forms a Swabish hitch and a Prusik tinder, and then an optional carabiner. That being said, everything that you just saw here, as in the sewn loop, sewn eye-to-eye, and the sewn eyes, that's all made in-house. I'm sure we'll pop up a clip right now of us sewing them actually earlier today. So we do have a Samson distributor that we work with, who's certified in the class 1 24-strand eye splice, which is what you're looking at right now. They do the splicing for us, and they've been fantastic so far. amazing to work with. So if you guys are watching, you guys know who you are. Thank you very much for all your help. But that's basically kind of the main rundown. I'll tell you some kind of general stuff about the rope itself. Just as I mentioned before, it is a class 1 24 strand rope. It's going to be very, very, very pliable comparatively to something like a 9 mil CIV, 9.5 tack res. Although those ropes do break in, this rope will arrive almost seeming like it's already broken in for you. Very pliable, very packable. It's a soft rope, but it has a polyester sheath, which holds up very well against tree bark, as this technically is an arborist rope. For those of you that don't know, arborists trim trees, they work on trees, that would be more of a lineman, but they climb telephone poles. It's a work rope that you can really kind of beat up and not have to worry about it fraying or kind of deteriorating quickly, as it is meant for tree work. So that's one benefit you're going to find with the Predator itself. Just to show a little bit of packability, I'm going to show you kind of our standard size saddlebag. This is a new colorway you guys will be seeing later this year, as we're working on coming out with some Strata gear, Strata camo gear. But I'll just take any 2 tethers, make sure they got something on them. That one's a bare line. I'll take this deluxe option here, fold it up in no particular way. You can kind of shove that down in there and pretty effortlessly fit another one, as again, this is a very pliable and packable rope. It's not bulky, not too heavy. It comes in right at about the same weight as 8 mil Oplux, but you're going to have that kind of softer feel where you can really kind of pack it up nicely. And where honestly, in our opinion, it just feels a little bit better in our hand. Oplux is a great option, but for the price comparison, it really is not even comparable. As you can see, 2 full-size tethers went in that kind of standard size dump pouch or saddlebag very, very easily without any problem. Now, if you're like me, you can run 2 hip pouches and keep them separate, but I did want to show the packability of them. These are 8 foot, as all of the options come standard at 8 foot. However, we do sell custom eye sizes where you can order any amount of rope you'd like with the sewn eye in the end. But yeah, it's been a fantastic rope. We've only had good feedback so far. Been selling really well. You guys have been really liking it, which we appreciate and are happy about. But we're gonna head right out back, throw some stuff on the poles, and show you guys some samples of how it works and how it moves. And yeah, so let's take it out back and show you guys out there. Alrighty guys, we're all back and got 2 of the tethers rigged up here on the tree and one of them on my saddle here. This will be the tight eye option. As I mentioned before, it's going to be used more as a lineman. Kind of allows you to use double carabiners so you can quickly get your alignments completely off your saddle where you don't have to girth hitch anything on. This will be kind of the standard option with only a Prusik. It's going to work very similar, as I'm sure most of you guys know how alignments works. Come around the tree, connect it into your lineman's loops. Standard option again has no tender, so you would have to use a separate hand to move it, shorten it, or lengthen it. It's not that big of a deal. It is more affordable than the one with the Prusik tender. However, it doesn't have every single benefit that the Prusik tender does have. But I wanted to show you guys the tight eyes here, how they kind of work and why one has a tight eye, some of them don't. I personally run a tight eye for my linemen's. That way I can quickly disconnect the linemen's completely if I wanted to use this even as a gear hanger, cinch that up tight in the tree, and it's out of my way, and kind of just easier to get off your saddle than girth hitching, although girth hitching does work. Most of the time, guys that understand their setup and really kind of have a certain way they like to climb will go with this option. If you're kind of like, hey, I'm not sure what I want to do, maybe just get tether and linemen that both have a 5-inch or 6-inch eye. But however, I'm going to toss this off to the side real quick and we'll get into it. As you're going to see on my saddle as well, I have a Predator bridge. This is more than likely something we're either going to offer or just go to standard with the saddle itself. You will also see the Strata camo saddle we were working on to match that Strata camo bag that was inside. But we'll hop up. I'll show you the kind of middle option first. This is going to be the one again with a Prusik and Prusik or eye-to-eye connector and a tender. The Swabish we found moves a little bit easier than a full 3-rack Prusik does. Going up, it moves very effortlessly. As I did mention inside, this is a work rope or an arborist rope made for tree work. Those guys also run a lot of friction hitches, run a lot of moving mechanical devices such as a Kong. So this really highlights the effortlessness, or I'm not even sure if that's, honestly, I'm not sure if that's a word. I might have made that up. It is effortless to move this. It doesn't gum up. That polyester sheath is very, very smooth and operates with the 6mm TRC that we're using very well. We found a lot of the other ropes, like an Oplux, will kind of gum up almost. We haven't experienced that with this particular rope, and I mean, we're using it in some harsh conditions, a lot of pine trees, a lot of sap that you're gonna get on the rope. And so far, we have not seen one that doesn't move well, even after the first 10, 20 uses. But that will be kind of your mid option. The bridge here as well will move very easily. I'm sure a lot of you guys have used a AmSteel bridge before. And while you do have some benefits to the AmSteel bridge, like weight and kind of ease of packability, it does bite down a little bit harder than a rope bridge. So we've kind of been experimenting. We all ran a rope bridge last season, just testing them out, seeing what we do or don't like about them, see what we can change. So far, it's been great and has operated very, very smoothly for us. So that's something we're excited to at least offer, if not kind of make standard for our tether and linemans. Again, that's going to be the kind of mid option with the eye-to-eye connector and a tender. It moves very, very easily, grabs very quickly, and you're all kind of set there. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually get this off the tree. And that is, again, using, as I showed you inside, gonna be using that sewn 5-inch eye. It's very, very sleek, no knots, so it packs up very nicely. Kind of just fold that eye over, get it all into one. And I mean, it's pretty hard to beat in terms of packability, but very compact profile. That's, again, an 8-foot tether. Backs up very nicely. We'll go ahead and toss this one to the side. Up next, we got our deluxe option. I do currently right now have it backed up, as you should always back up your mechanical devices. We don't technically offer this with a backup. However, we do offer the Prusiks. This one in particular would be a 16-inch sewn loop. If you wanted a little bit more play, meaning when you go down, you can make a larger adjustment before that interferes with your adjusting, you go with the 20-inch loop. You're really not going to need anything larger than 20-inch loop to back it up on 8mm, that is. You can also use an eye-to-eye connector. We sell those by themselves or individually as well. So, definitely as the industry grows and everything, you see more and more incidents. For an extra $15 or $20, back your device up, stay safe, and that way you don't have to worry about anything. And if this device were to ever fail, that Prusik catches me, and as you can see, that device is not holding anything currently. So that Prusik will catch you, and really you only have to make micro adjustments. If you're ever moving up the tree, this Kong will actually tend that Prusik upward, as you can see there. And I did not touch that Prusik until right currently, but so it makes it very simple, very easy to use, and it's just an extra piece of small cord on there. It's not bulky or adding much, to the actual size of it. That's the Kong. We've shown it in previous videos. You guys know how these work. If you don't, go check out our old videos or our mechanical device video. We show kind of all the mechanical devices that this industry uses kind of like standardly, but yeah, overall it's a very nice rope. You can see how easy I'm adjusting the bridge. It'll look and kind of, or not look, as this is a unique look to our industry. Nobody that we know of carries a kind of camo rope in 8mm, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, if you guys want us to show anything in particular, go down in the comment box, let us know what you want to see. We'll try to make another video. We're busy currently, as always, but orders come first, as we said before. and then it's videos and all the fun stuff. But yeah, if you guys do have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. I'll show you guys the eye on this one, and we'll be checking out after that. This is the spliced 6-inch eye here. This is about as flush or low profile as you can get. It really is hard to beat in terms of just overall use. You know, this rope is not going to get beat up, so if you want to spend a few extra bucks, go ahead and get that spliced eye. Packs down similar to the sewn. However, I just really like the feel and the flushness that might have been another made-up word. I'm all over the place today, as I'm sure you guys can tell, but you're not here to see me, you're here to see the rope. So again, if you guys have any questions or comments, drop them below and we'll either respond or make a video showing you guys what you guys want to see. But yeah, I'm Van with Hang Free. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time, and good luck out there.